Hey everybody, welcome back. You know that cue, don't ya? We are getting ready to react to Breaking Bad. We're on season 5, episode 5, I believe. And it's been a long day. I got stuck at the art gallery because there wasn't an afternoon relief person, and excuse me, I had to get to Statesville, which was an hour away. And so I was late for an appointment down there. Finally made it down there. Came back, went grocery shopping, cut up a watermelon, and it was busy at the art gallery today, which is good. Good news. I didn't sell anything of my stuff, but it's good news for the gallery itself. So it's been a long day. We're going to settle down. I've taken my sleep meds. I actually took my sleep meds before I started cutting the watermelon just so they would kick in. So I'm a little tired, but not enough to fall asleep. So we're going to settle down and watch an episode. Oh, she just loves pets. She says, just do this all day and I'll be your friend. She actually demands it of people that come into the house, whether they want to or not. Okay, so let's get into the episode. Skylar is trying everything she can to get the kids away from Walt. She's scared to death of him. I think mainly scared of what he's going to do and what he's capable of, just because she knows he's the one that set up Gus's death. He might not have pulled the trigger, but he put everything in place. Hank and Marie, not too much going on there, just their concern about Skylar. Walt Jr. is living life. He's got his muscle car he's always wanted. Walt's just kind of being careless and power hungry and not thinking straight. What are you doing? Well, we didn't get the cute picture because she decided to be mean. So her punishment when she is mean to other cats is she doesn't get to love on me. She might be an old lady, but it doesn't give her permission to be mean to everybody else. So she'll probably end up in my lap later on. But at any rate, let's go ahead and get into the show, see what's happening, what's going on next. The big thing that we learned is that there's a year jump between the very first episode and where we're at now. So things are going to speed up, or there's just going to be a time jump with a big void in the middle. But something's going to happen. I still think Skylar's going to turn Walt into Hank. So we'll see. And this one's called Dead Freight. So I have a feeling it has something to do with, I was going to say something to do with distribution, but Mike may have killed Lydia. And I had confusion about what the final decision was because Walt and Jesse seemed to be having different thoughts, but happy with each other. So I was a little confused. So we'll see. Did you tell everybody hi? Did you tell them hi? Dirt bikes. I've never ridden on a dirt bike. Ridden on an ATV. Most of my off-roading was with a Jeep. If you guys want to see video of my off-roading, let me know. I'll post it. Oh, it's just a little kid. Don't do anything bad to him. He's going to find something he shouldn't, though. Is he going to find Lydia? That would be another dead Madrigal connection. Oh, a tarantula. Don't know if I'd be picking it up. Oh, he hunts them, huh? He came prepared. Does it have holes in the lid? It's going to get hot in that jar, though, in that sun. This is a weird introduction. I hear a train. Is it a freight train? Very weird introduction. Told you she'd make her way back. She thinks I don't know that she's there. Just creep into my lap. Hi, Hank.
Listen, I'm sorry to drop in on you out of the blue. No, it's a bad time. I could.
No, I'm just.
He wants to talk to him about Skylar.
Huh? Look at that. Jesus, Walt.
Oh,
yeah. Nice. Let me see that. Wow.
Is he starting to notice all the expensive stuff?
Birthday present?
Yeah. Well, I mean, not really. I bought it for myself.
Oh. Hey,
That's the watch Jesse gave you. He's got so much pride and narcissism. Pride's one of the 7 deadly sins, right?
And it's great having them. They're great kids.
I appreciate that.
This victim kind of presentation is interesting.
Skylar doesn't love me anymore. And I don't know what to do. I don't.
That's actually true.
I'm not good for them.
Oh, Jesus.
Well, that all is true.
No, I'm gonna have a cup of coffee. I'm gonna give you a moment to just get it together there.
Hank's not doing well with all the emotions.
Cream and sugar?
Ah. So now we know the ploy. Do we know what's on the flash drive? Is it malware or spyware? Listening device?
Hey, take it from me, buddy. So he's darkest just before the dawn.
That was close. Ah, we're going to find out what happened to her now. I don't think it's possible for her to stay quiet. Oh, he's going to find out for sure whether she's the one that... Is that Walt?
Same goes for panicking, breaking down into tears. Remember how you like to do that. If it happens this time, I am going to pull my pistol out and I am going to shoot you in the head.
Oh, it's Jesse and Walt. I didn't realize that was Jesse. I'm terrible with recognizing context of stuff.
Or whatever you call it. So, I don't know. Maybe
She's starting to break down.
Guidance.
Great. Thanks for the call, Miss Well. Bye-bye.
So they're going to see what he researches on if there's an inventory for a tracking device.
Yeah.
Or a case file. I don't trust her.
Everyone sounds like Meryl Streep with a gun to their head. Sorry, Jesse.
A great
You're
actress.
the one who wanted to put it up to a vote.
Are they going to find out they did plan it?
Who's asking? Did someone find him?
Ah, she's telling the truth. So they needed to take all the ones that were there before that shipment.
And this does not change the equation one iota for her.
Oh, come on. You are not.
Can't they take the tracking devices off?
She's a loose cannon. I am telling you, she will turn a gun or a badge on us.
Mike wants any excuse to kill her. Especially since she tried to kill him.
Put a hit out on me.
Oh, okay. He said it at the same time I did it. I totally missed it.
I'm talking about an ocean of this stuff.
The original supplier?
Trust him.
Trust Walt?
Fine. You have my word.
Not good enough.
I was going to say, he can swear on whatever he wants. It's not going to make a difference.
He's protecting them, so I hired someone else. At that point, there was no option but to add Mike to the list.
Is he admiring her?
3-mile stretch here in McKinley County. That's where you do it.
She's feeling proud of herself.
What exactly?
Get your meth for me.
Like, rob it?
Rob
Like
the
Jesse
train.
James? Crew could just call the cops.
No cellular either. I'm telling you.
It's a
the
dead
perfect
zone.
place. You'd have time enough to stop the train, siphon off as much methylamine as you can carry, and get away before the police are called.
Wait a minute.
That's like our mountain is a dead zone. And we just had a tractor trailer this morning roll on it.
We can talk percentages later.
You know what this means, though.
Can't we just tie them up or something?
And then what?
Tie him up and blindfold him.
Give me a break. You guys were going to murder me. I thought you were professionals.
Hey, Holly. I guess she has remained a baby the whole 5 seasons, hasn't she? Oh, look at that purple rug. I'd like it better if the chair wasn't purple, too. I like the carpet being the statement piece.
Yeah, my little girl. 'Cause I'm not giving her back.
Wants mama.
No? You can keep talking about me now.
Yeah, people don't realize how far their voices carry.
I will. Making less money is better than making nothing.
Oh, yeah, Mike? Well, why don't you tell us why?
Here go the egos.
Well, maybe we better talk about it a little more, because what it sounds like you're telling me, Mike, is that
Poor
from
Jesse.
now on...
You know, I don't know why you insist on putting words.
What are you thinking,
You
Jesse?
can rip off that train, and no one ever knows it got robbed.
How?
Just maybe.
Surveying the land? Question is, how are they going to get it to stop and make it seem like a natural stop? I don't like the way they're filming that part. A little too wonky for me.
Wow. Wait a minute.
Is that a wind spot?
We do it right here.
They're going to blow up the bridge?
All clear.
Copy that.
You could jump onto the train from that spot. Really do a Jesse James move. So they're going to fill those tanks up. So they're going to connect a hose to the train and leak it out, but they got to get the train to stop.
Whew.
What are they doing? Is that putting gas in?
Mind if I ask you a question?
Oh, these are exterminator guys.
It's all about the weight, yo. The tanker we're gonna hit gets weighed once when it's loaded and launched.
Oh, they're going
Again when
to
it's
siphon
unloaded.
out the methylamine and put water
The
back
weights
in.
don't- No one, other than us, can ever know that this robbery went down. Nobody. Got it?
And they like doing big robberies.
We will be removing 1,000 gallons of methylamine from the tanker car, but
Putting
replacing
960.
it with about 9/10 of that volume in water, which
Oh.
comes to 900.24 gallons.
That's close.
Actually,
Damn, you guys thought of everything.
He wants to be part of the team.
What's going on?
Got what you wanted, that's what. Congratulations.
Oh, Walt.
Give me the exact reason, or I'm not going anywhere.
this is not going to be a debate,
They're getting
What's
testy.
going on?
because we're your parents and you're our child. That's reason enough. Now please do as I ask.
It's not a good argument. State the obvious. Mom and I are fighting. We need to work on it.
My wife.
I'm not your wife. I'm your hostage.
I was just going to say that.
But
Like you've seen too many movies. Our
Smoking that
children
cigarette again.
are not in danger.
the children cannot be here.
The drug world is very vicious. And she's right to be scared about that.
Out burying bodies?
What did she notice?
By the way, you're visiting.
My contacts are bothering me, but I didn't think I missed it that bad.
Last name,
Oh, the dirt on the knees. Okay.
robbing a train.
All his secrets. Wonder if they did all this work for nothing. There's the train. Now, did the kid with the tarantula have anything to do with what's getting ready to happen? Is the kid going to witness everything? Oh, is that how they're going to stop it? Will that be enough weight? I hope everybody's wearing gloves. He's not, though. Is that a seagull? Everything's looking out of place. Riding the train. Mom used to take us to Tweetsie Railroad all the time. I haven't been there in ages. I should see the truck by now. I don't hear any brakes, though. Is it slowing down? There we go. The way they laid it out at the when they were marking the distance, it seemed like they would have seen the truck sooner. So Lydia was telling them which car the methylamine would be in. I wonder what plug he pulled in order for the truck to be dead. They must be setting this up kind of like a transfusion with blood. So as the methylamine's being siphoned down, the water's being siphoned up. He's being very suspicious. Mike doesn't seem to be too hidden. Hopefully it looks more hidden from the other point of view. Using gravity for one, and then the water going in the top. They seem very prepared. You know, how did they know to have a compact wrench? Not compact wrench. I forget. Compressed air wrench. You guys know what I'm talking about. How they know to have that, and I guess the pipe wrench was obvious. They had to study what kind of freight cart it was or something. Where's the counter at? At the bottom? They fixed it awfully fast. Of course, I gotta get the train geared back up too. What was that switch? Was that like a throttle? I've seen similar switches on old cars, but I can't remember what it's for.
Give me a status.
300.
300 gallons and counting.
I've got my contacts in, which explains why I'm rubbing my eyes. I should have taken them out. How much of it's going to mix in with the stuff that they're getting, though? They're not going to budge that thing. Can they not hear that generator out there in that space of nothing? They can't hear that generator? I know there's a distance, but I mean, I can hear things in a distance all the time. I can hear cars on the parkway when it's quiet. Is that just a stranger? They might just barely pull it off, because they will have to get the engine going and do the slow chug to get the train going. I used to help folks out with my Jeep all the time. I didn't have a winch on it, but I would push, or if they had a tow rope, tow them. Gotta start wrapping up now. Wrap it up, Walt. Oh, come on, Walt! They're going to do it just in the nick of time, and he's going to be so proud of himself. Not Jesse, but the kid on top of the car is going to have to jump off while it's rolling. It's going to be in just the nick of time. Poor Jesse, you need to get off those tracks. Start rolling. Jesse, roll. Roll out from underneath. I don't want to see him get his legs chopped off. Oh, Jesse. I hope nothing's low. Drop. Drop and roll. He still has a cap beside him. Or was that just a bush? Now, if they're in a dead zone, how are their walkies working? Isn't all frequency dead in the dead zone? I mean, even with our CBs on the trails, there were spots where we couldn't communicate with each other, even though we were near each other. Unless we yelled. There's the kid. We've got a witness. Will the kid even know what happened, though?
No! No!
No! Jesse's trauma all over again. I wonder if he had strict orders to shoot any witnesses should it happen. I wonder if Mike directed that. An innocent kid killed. The thing that Jesse was trying to avoid the whole time. Would the kid have understood what was going on? Would people know to interview him to see if he saw anything strange? I don't think the kid needed to be killed. I want to know whose orders it was. Did the guy, exterminator guy, do it on his own? Was it orders from Mike? Was it orders from Walt? And was it just kind of a general kill any witnesses? The fact that the guy had no problem, waving to the kid and then shooting him. Definitely has some psychopath traits. Psychopathy. I think that's different. I'll have to look and see what the difference is. But definitely some psychopath traits. It was a little weird because I couldn't tell if he was admiring Jesse and Walt about how thorough they were with their planning of everything. You know, he seemed to want to impress them when he told them about the nanny cam and he disabled it and blah, 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 blah. Yeah, we've got a dead kid at the spot where the methylamine was stolen once the government figures out that it was stolen. Are they going to believe that China diluted it like they had planned with a dead body near the railroad tracks in the dead zone and some disturbed dirt? We've got a mess. We've got a mess, mess, mess. It would have been less of a mess if they would have just left the kid alive. And that tarantula is going to cook in that jar. I don't like spiders, but they do serve a purpose. My deal with them, they stay away from me. I stay away from them. If they get too close to me, they get sucked up in the vacuum cleaner and then raid down the vacuum cleaner. I've got grass spiders. The cats catch those and eat them. I find legs every once in a while. The guy was cleaning out the sump pump and found a dead one. He said it was huge. It was about that big. Grass spiders are similar to tarantulas, but they get pretty large spread. So I'm going to get these contacts out. I'm going to go to bed. I'm going to try to stain the deck tomorrow. I have to check the weather still, but the plan is to stain the deck tomorrow. Hopefully I will get that filmed for y'all, for those that like the home stuff, the blogging stuff. So we'll see. We'll see what kind of mess I make. Thank you all for joining me on this one, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.